Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Frances Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up at frenchiestamps.com. Today it's another vintage card. This time it's with Snow Winter. Snow Winter, it's a return of last year holiday catalog, came back in this year catalog. It is on page 21 of the holiday catalog. It got the matching dies also. I'm not die cutting the snowman, but it does have the die cut. I'm using this one here for the greeting, and you get the die cut for the trees and the wreath. You get extra little snowflake that do the imprint. So let's get, today it's about emboss or deboss and add color. So if you look at this, it's hard to see because the cards are built, but I'm going to share those two differences in the embossing folder. That's with the Wintry 3D. That's the skinny one. That means that it fit in the mini machine. So first one we're going to do, and let's bring the machine here. Oh, wrong way for me. I need the handle where I can reach it. Okay, my piece of cardstock, it's crumb cake, and it's 2 by 5 1/4. So the first one we're going to do is do it just regular. So I'm going to put that in my machine, and we're going to roll this in. So let's roll on. Okay, so this one we're going to add the ink after. Now, the next one, I'm going to have to move this and bring it back. We want to take our ink pad, and you get the side that it's rough, it's raised up. You want to put the ink on the side that it's smooth. You get a little bit of raised up because you get both on this. The little line are embossed, and then you get the other one going in. So we're going to use the side with the Stampin' Up logo. You're going to take your crumb cake and you're going to tap your ink on this here. Just tap it. Now this is crumb cake, and we're using crumb cake cardstock also. You're going to put your cardstock on it. Let's close this and let's roll in. And I'm not spritzing water. Some people spritz water. For this one, I don't spritz water. I just gonna roll on. Okay, let's remove this machine so we get place to work here. Okay, many of you are gonna ask me how I'm gonna wash this. This is just gonna be rinse underwater. Down here it looked like I didn't have much ink, so I'm just going to press it down here a bit. It's just going to give character, that's it. Okay, this is going to get washed. So now you see the side where you see the crumb cake, the light, that's embossed, and that don't have the ink. And the one that it's in, the ink is inside there. So right here, I'm not sure why it did. I'm wondering if I roll it all the way. That's at the bottom. I can go one more time. Usually, I don't know why at the bottom. So let me see if I can put that back in. That looks like it's in. Let me roll that back in one time. Just going to give me darker. Here we go. The top it's darker, but I'm more satisfied with that. Okay, we got this one. Now this one here, the side that it's raised up, we're not using this side. We're going to flip it. Now, I'm reaching for a scrap paper here. We're going to use our ink pad, and mine it's due to be re-inked, so it's going to play a factor how much ink you get. But what you're going to do is take your ink pad and just drag it. Turn it around and drag it. So now the the emboss, really this is the deboss, because the emboss, it's on the other side. So what happened, the top of the cardstock, it's darker, and where it's debossed, stay light, because the ink don't go there. Now, I bet many of you are going to ask me if you can use a blending brush or sponge or dauber. Well, what's going to happen if you use any type of sponge, you're going to go inside this, so you won't have the same effect. So here is the difference. So this is the emboss and this is the deboss. See, it's the same color ink we use. Now to finish the card, I prep most of the stuff to speed up the process here. So it's a piece of crumb cake, 4 1/4 by 11 score at 5 1/2. This is 4 by 5 1/4 early espresso and 2 by 5 1/4. I will have all measurement in every color. This one here, now this one, see, I emboss the early espresso. We don't see much, so I figure I won't do the other one. So we're going to attach that. Let me grab, oh, it's right here in front of me. So we're going to glue this, and I'm going to show you both of them, how I did the lace and how I did the diamond weave ribbon. So I'm going to, and I like to keep a little strip of the early espresso on the side there. Put that there. It's very vintage. So really what I was teaching today, it's the emboss and then the deboss, how to add the color on it. Here we go. Now my snowman I stamped with soft suede, and I cut my frame with stitch, so sweetly stitch. I'm going to use not early espresso, sorry, soft suede. We're going to stamp our snowman with soft suede. I'm going to smack that here. Voila. Now I use a little bit of Wink of Stella, just a little bit, and I had just barely touch where the snow here, and I did the ollie and the berries on the hat, a little bit on the carrot, little sparkle in the eyes, just a little bit on the snowman. That's it. So that is done. I already did the Happy Christmas. It's in the same stamp set. After I stamped it, I said I should have used another stamp. I love Merry Christmas, but I got the Happy Christmas. Now we're going to glue this at the top. I didn't glue the other one, so let's glue the other one. So this one here, I used the metallic embellishment. We're going to use the pearl. So this one, it's with the metallic, and that come in those 3 colors. It come in the gold, the bronze, and then the copper. And I'm using the bronze. Okay. Now for the, here they are, the pearls. I'm using my soft suede blend, the dark one, and I'm coloring just sideways here, just barely touch that. I think I need 2 at the top. Yeah, so 2 small one and 3 the bigger one. You can use really all big. One of it I use all big, whatever you prefer. I like the little one. Usually I would say let that dry a little bit, because if you touch it too fast, your fingerprint gonna show on it. But I don't want to make you wait. So we're going to put that right there. So now see how quick this was done. So we're going to use the one that we're using. I want on the darker one. I like this one on the darker one. I'm using a glue dot. Right? How long this is? About 3 inch. We're going to, and I think 3 inch is too long. I'm just putting a glue dot there. Fold this in 2, and then Let's see about where it's going to go. That's going to be right. We're going to take another glue dot, really 2 glue dots, because I want that secure there. I'm going to put that right there. Now this one, the one that we're using, the diamond ribbon there, I'm using dimensional to glue my frame. So let's add dimensional. The other one I did it flat. This one, because that ribbon, it's thicker, plus it's folding too. So let's remove this. I don't know about you all, but I love vintage. Love it, love it. So for me this, and by the way, I was inspired by this from this card from Holly. Holly did something similar. So this one, we're going to put our frame at the bottom, and because it's going to go on top of, it's too late. It's going to go at the top of this. You just want your dimensional at the bottom. So now it's the perfect time to use the side of the dimensional. And make sure I get the bottom here, because I don't want it to put at the top, because it's going to touch my frame that already got the dimensional in the back. Now I'm going to bring this here. I'm going to go not right in the center. I'm going sideways a bit, so I want it to pass there. That's not too straight. Et voila. And then inside, I stamped the snowman at the bottom. Oh, that was reversed because I got Happy Christmas there, Happy Christmas there. Well, it's done. So the one with the Happy Christmas inside should have been the other one. That's okay. So we got the snowman inside. Now for this one here, I used the lace. And what I done with the lace, so I'm going to put my seal all around here. Going to take a piece of lace on the bottom, and I'm going to put that right at the very bottom there. Press that there. You're going to come in, cut, and now I like to add another little piece of tape on top. Now we're going to glue that right here. Oops, I was going, it's a little bit late here. I won't tell you the time because you guys are going to think I'm crazy. Et voila. And now inside this one, I should add the Happy Christmas. I stamped the tree also in the Snow Wonder stamp set. So all the stamp that I use, it's all from the same stamp set. So here is the one with the lace, and here is the one with the ribbon, the diamond ribbon, and also this is called Deboss. So the image, it's pushed in. And this one, it's embossed. Usually that's what we do with an embossing folder. It's raised up the image. So that's the difference between the emboss and deboss, and also how to add the color. So this is it for today. If you like what you see, give me that thumbs up. Also right below you can subscribe to my channel, and in the description of this video you're going to have the link to up on my blog, and I will have all measurement and all supplies that I use. Thank you so much, and have a lovely day. Bye bye for now.